read today. It's going to be, I always say it's going to be a short read, so, but it is today. It has to be. All right, hold on. I need to get something here. Give me just a second. I hope y'all been having a beautiful week. I hope you're feeling blessed and safe. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm the Oracle Nurse. I am the only Oracle Nurse that there is unless someone chooses to study with me. I can be reached at motherturquoise@gmail.com. Okay. The reason why I'm talking really low is because I have some nappers in here and I do not want to wake anybody up. All right. So let's cleanse the space. My ancestors, I welcome you in. Anyone sending negativity towards me or any viewer on this channel, may it be returned to them tenfold and they mama. All right. So with that being said, let's get into this good read. It's going to be a general reading. All right. So if it resonates, it resonates. All right. Let this sit right there. I'm going to let her cook. I feel like I only want to like the orange one today, so that's what I'm going to do. Okie dokie. I don't know why I've been saying okie dokie lately. I just brought okie dokie. All right. So let's just kind of pull some cards here and see what's going on. Actually, I think I want to do what's the vibe and what's the news. Okay, I put them both together as a combined deck. I feel like they match each other perfectly. They're almost identical, but not the exact same. So I saw glow up peek up through these cards here. Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for us today? Holy Divine Spirit, I welcome you into this reading. Please use me as a vessel to deliver a message to those who need to hear it. All right. If you're in here right now, look, a card in here. If you're in here right now, let me make sure. Yeah, if you're in here right now, please make sure you hit the like button, okay? All right, tension, stressed out, migraines, and worried. And then rebound. So there could be someone who you're not really in communication with. Thank you so much, Finn. There could be somebody who you're not really in communication with right now who could be going through a lot of stress, worry, and anxiety, okay? I feel like people are becoming more worried because you're not around anymore. I feel like a lot of you have went ghost, okay, where you've just went silent. I feel like you're just focusing on things that are important to you, okay? People are feeling the presence of your absence, or people are starting to feel that there's a shift in you. What else? Divine. Hopeful. I feel like you're really focused on your success right now with this hopeful card. I feel like you are focused on new endeavors, things that are going to bring in big rewards for you. I feel like you're not paying attention. You're not feeding into people's nonsense anymore. You're not focused on gossip. I feel like you could have put it into a situation where there could have been people who were gossiping for no reason. So you decided to walk away, or you decided to cut it off short. Made it very short. TikTok, deadline, procrastination, too busy. Yeah. So you're coming off as very booked and busy, like you don't, people are starting to feel like you don't have time for them. This is drawing up some sort of insecurities in other people. And I feel like this is making people almost feel as if they're not good enough to be around you. It's almost, it's coming off as it's like you're coming off as a non-tolerant, like you have a no tolerance policy for yourself, for your energy, and people are picking up on that. People are confused at how you've changed so drastically and so fast. Yeah. What else? Two-Face. I feel like this card is saying exactly what it's meant to say. There are people out here who do feel like there are energies that feel like you are Two-Faced. Although I don't think that you are being Two-Faced, I think that they just don't resonate with the new person that you are. Again, you could just be coming off as an entirely different person, and it's confusing people. They want to know what happened to the old you. I feel like people, you used to be able to resonate with people, um, but since you've elevated and heightened your vibration, you no longer socialize, or you no longer there's something there that intellectually where you and other people just don't meet at anymore. Again, you used to, some of you could have hung around people who like to sit around and gossip. Maybe they like to drink, maybe they like to smoke, maybe they like to get into some sorts of trouble or be sneaky. I feel as if you are removing yourself from those types of individuals. Okay, so you're coming off as, people are saying like, oh, you think you're better than me, or um they could be feeling this. They might not be saying it, but they can be feeling it. And again, they feel like you're two-faced. Okay, they feel like you're too busy. Black sheep, yeah. So you've pretty much isolated yourself and left off. Yep. I feel like you've isolated yourself into a space where you can thrive creatively. I feel like where you're going, it's a demand. It demands your full attention, so you can't be bothered with certain distractions. I'm sorry, y'all. And so again, this could be making people um feel as if they are being ignored. But I feel as if this is just you putting up healthy boundaries with other people, okay, with people, and not allowing them to cross them. I feel like you were in the past, you may have allowed a lot of people to cross boundaries, and you didn't put yourself first. I feel like you're going to start to put yourself first, and it's going to make a lot of people very uncomfortable. This is giving me an energy of you walking back in a room around these same group of people, and them either not being able to recognize you, or feeling very intimidated by your new energy. Okay, I feel like when you pop up, the next time you pop up on the scene, it's going to be like mouths are going to drop. Okay, there's going to be something new about you. You're going to look very enhanced. Okay. And I feel like with this takeoff card, like you're really going to, it's just like, I feel like you are being, again, you're being very serious about your goals and the things that you need to do to level up your life. You're no longer allowing people to keep you at their level or where they feel like that you should be. Okay. And this is going to be an energy of people very, very confused. Okay. What else? New boo. Some of you are coming into a new connection. And for some of you, this is for some of you, you're coming into a new connection. And this new connection is going to elevate you to some degree. But if you're not coming into a connection, this is you just learning more about yourself, falling more in love with yourself, putting yourself first. It's like a new energy, a new love for yourself that people just won't understand. And I feel like you're just not in a space to try to help them understand it. Okay, I feel like where maybe you used to overly explain yourself, you won't be explaining yourself to people anymore. And this is not for you to come off as very like you have an ego, or you know or or you're being stuck up. This is just you saying to yourself, for once, this is my life and I need to have control over it. Okay. Okay. Here you go. And why is that? Why is that? Some of you are getting into some of you have already been in a connection with somebody, or you're getting into a connection with someone, and the romance is going to be heating up. Okay, somebody might want to, love, knocked up. Somebody might want to get you pregnant, or somebody just thinks you look very fertile, you look very good to them. Okay, but this is about you falling in love with some new creation, something that you have been working on for a very long time. Again, and it's causing you to, just like like if you were pregnant, male or female, I'm speaking to male or female, but just like a woman being pregnant, okay, this is like when she's pregnant, she's putting her feet up, okay, she's in the house, she's off the scene, she's not really out like she used to be because she has to take care of the baby, right? Take care of her body. This is what you're going to be doing. It's like you're going into hibernation, or you're going into just a sense of, you're going into some sort of solitude around a group of people that you probably, that you used to hang out with, but you're no longer around them anymore. Okay. It had to happen this way. Okay, it could be a very confusing and puzzling time for a lot of people right now, because I feel like you were around these group of people for such a long time, and now it's like, not to say that everybody else isn't going off and doing their own thing, but it's like you're going to go off and you're going to accelerate a little bit faster than those around you. Okay, you can already start to see the signs of that. Bye, Felicia. So you're saying, you're literally saying goodbye to things of the past. You're going to have people who are going to miss having you around. People might start off a little bit, bitter in the beginning because you're making this big change in your life. But I feel like eventually they'll come around, because of you. They're going to miss your absence, right? But I feel like, again, nothing is going to come between you and what you are creating. I feel as if you're going to have, again, a no tolerance policy. You removed yourself, right? With this by Felicia, it's like, I appreciate your love. I appreciate the lessons that you gave me, but now it's time for me to move on. Okay, our relationship, the dynamic of our relationship is different. I feel like a lot of you are seeking out higher quality friendships and relationships. Okay, and even if that means you having to replace, friends, high quality friends, with lovers. Okay, some of you might end up finding a best friend, or someone who just meets you energetically, and you might feel like that person is your companion, and you might not have the desire to be in a relationship right now. Okay, or some of you who are in a relationship, you're deciding to go closer to your partner, and you're blocking out the outside noise. Okay, but then there's another group of you who are deciding to completely, it's like somebody's eliminating, or it's like you are revamping or eliminating your friends, right? So like if you have friends that made it through the cut, because it's making me feel like there's a cut, right? Like on a football team or whatever it is, or a tryout. And you could be having people, like you're meeting people, and if you don't like them, then you're moving on, or you're just not interested. But I also feel like there could have been friendships that were once meaningful to you, and no bad blood. You just chose to move on. You're coming off, somebody's coming off like very intuitive, so you can kind of feel when people are going through emotional. You're just no longer trauma bonding. I feel like that's exactly what it is. I feel like you were trauma bonding with a lot of people, so you were finding yourself in amongst a group of friends, and y'all all had a lot of the same similarities, but it was all bonding through trauma. So I feel like you're healing now, so that's why spirit is pushing you on a different path. Okay, or why you're coming off as a bit two-faced, or just non like you just don't have time, right? All right, key player. You clear? Thank you. Yeah. Oh yeah, bottom of the deck squad. Yeah, there could be a masculine figure that was in a part of a friend group that you were a part of for some of you, or just in a could have been a part of your previous like soul tribe or connections that you have, maybe a family member. Whatever this masculine energy is feeling very lost at this time, and they're also feeling like isolated. And they could be feeling that way due to some sort of, they could have had something happen to them where there could have been some, they could be seeing the truth in a situation. Okay, they could be feeling like there's a lot of they're starting to see the things that you saw, what you saw, what made you leave. So this person could be feeling like they're being lied to, or this person can feel as if you know, they're starting to see the your perspective on a situation. All right, well, people may have been gossiping, people may have been lying. Okay, so this person is really like in their feelings. Or this could be you. Like for some of you, again, this is a masculine energy who's basically went MIA, right? Who went missing on a whole group of people, family and friends. And it's like you are going off in your own thing. And I feel like you're keeping a lot of your business to yourself. This could be this masculine. This masculine is keeping their business to themselves. Okay, they're starting to recognize. Someone's starting to recognize that the more that they keep their business to themselves, the more things thrive for them. Okay. Goals. Hold on, y'all. Give me one moment. All right, I'm back. All right, thank you for your patience. All right, I had to go check on something. Okay. So yeah, so goals. You have a clear vision for your goals and are steadily moving forward with motivation and confidence. See, this is exactly what I'm saying. This is clarifying exactly what I said. You know where you want to go. You know what you want to do. Okay, this is about you finding your calling, you finding your purpose. This is about you not feeling like you're having tunnel vision, but at the same time, it's like what is meant for you is showing up, and it's so loud and it's in your face, okay, that you can't deny it, and it deserves your undivided attention. And this is not something that you had to you work hard for it, but it's almost as if the lifestyle chose you, right? You didn't have to go out looking for it. It came to you. Yeah. And I feel like when you cut off these energies, right? You cut off these energies, you allowed all the like I'm always seeing a gate or something. I see a gate and there are people lined up in front of the gate who are blocking your blessings, right? And it's like you made a decision to ask these people, okay, hey, I need you to move out of my way. And as soon as you gave yourself permission to tell them, hey, I need you to move, you got that courage, your blessings, you made room for your blessings to come in towards you, right? What else? Harmony. See, your relationships are in harmony. Mutual understanding and respect allow you to experience peace and calm. So now it's like you have peace. Now everything is harmonious. It might not even be nobody left to talk to, right? Your phone might not even ring like that no more. Okay, you might not get invited to a lot of things anymore. Um, but I feel as if you've set a new, I don't know if I want to say precedence, but you've set a new standard for how you need to be treated. And I am really feeling as if the reason why a lot of people are staying away from you or aren't engaging with you because they know that if they don't treat you with that level of respect, that they might as well just stay where they're at. It's not that they're scared, it's just that they can feel um again a shift in your energy, and it's almost as if the divine is putting obstacles in front of some people who are wanting to come towards you with drama, with gossip, with negative energy. It's being blocked because you're in your purpose, and nothing can stop you from going in your purpose. Okay,